Hey guys, Shady here. I've been missing you all, and I'm here to give you a short update on kind of what's happened and what to expect from me next. Because let's face it, life wasn't too pleasant with me in the last couple of months, last couple of weeks, especially because if you follow me, you know that I lost my dad. Um, we attended two funerals in 2 days, so it wasn't that good. And it was time for me to kind of to reset, to think about stuff and on how to proceed. And also, I felt like it's the right time to send my RedMagic back for repair because the fan was cracked. The display had some burnt in UI elements, and you saw the story on my community post if you read that. And by the way, if you have RedMagic, whenever you need to send your stuff to the support, don't expect anything good. It's terrible. It was terrible with my son's tablet. It's terrible with this phone because I still have warranty, and they wanted me to actually pay for the repair, like 350 euros or something. And there's just back and forth. I should have received my phone by now, but I don't have it. Anyways, I felt like it's the right time to send it back because I could do a pause in content creation and yeah, that basically the reason why I didn't send it back earlier is because I wanted to keep creating content. I still have some recorded videos, but I decided to drop everything, delete everything from my PC. I don't want to, I didn't want to pile up videos and then just do the same old shit I've been doing, because I feel like that lots of my content and lots of the stuff I've been publishing is mid. Okay, I gotta be realistic, and it's not goated gameplay where I destroy full lobbies. It's somewhat funny, somewhat entertaining, somewhat educating, but I feel like inside that I can actually do better. Anyways, I'm gonna get my RedMagic phone back, hopefully this week, but latest next week. And one big change I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna start streaming. So instead of recording videos offline, I wanna stream. Maybe the streams are gonna have some themes, like maybe I'm gonna do budget loadouts or play solo and make it somewhat entertaining and educational, and because maybe I can then transform it then into videos. But long story short is that instead of focusing on videos and editing, I want to have more streams, or 80% streams, and then 20% would be videos converted from the streams, and then we'll see. Actually, I have nothing to lose. I mean, I'm really proud of my current I'm not finding the words. So I'm really proud of what I already achieved. I'm really proud of my audience and everybody who joined the Discord, especially those guys who I'm in touch with on a daily basis. By the way, join the Discord because I really wanna hit 500 members, and maybe at one point 1,000 members. That would be insanely nice. And do it because I started gathering other creators on this Discord. This is actually something I wanted to announce or talk about. I wanna convert my Discord into an arena breakout creator hub. Maybe we're gonna extend that in the future. Maybe it's going to be more like an FPS creator hub. And I want to set up notifications, not just for myself, but for the whole community. If you join my Discord now, you're going to see that there's already a live alert for Chouts, Sade, iStream, some of the big names. And I want to extend that. I want you to get kind of the full package, not just from me, but from the whole community. For now, Arena Breakout, maybe we're going to have different type of alerts. But that's something I definitely want to do. So instead of Shady Squad, it's going to be a Shady Creator Squad, where I give a bit of insight into the work of other creators as well. So yeah, streaming is gonna be the way forward. I don't know how yet, because end of August I need to go back to work, and work like full-time job and family life, and all the shit I have to do in life. It's hard to how hard to do like regular long streams next to it, but I'm gonna figure it out. Like actually, just to give you a taste of what's happening on my end. So or the outcome of what I came up with when I said it was time to reset. Work wise, I don't plan to do any like major changes at this point, because I don't know, I gotta do it to I mean, we need money to live, so that's not gonna change for some time. But it would be really nice to figure out something, most likely through the channel or gaming, where I can make some some extra money, because I have some plans. Like everybody has plans, and by the way, if you don't have like plans or motivations or goals, then start doing them, because if you don't have goals, don't have fucking motivation, then it's never going to happen. You're not going to buy a Tesla or a Porsche or whatever just randomly. You actually need to set that as a goal. So have some goals, whether it be, I don't know, attending the next cosplay event or buying yourself a new gaming phone or whatever. Just, have goals, because otherwise you're not going to start working towards them. I have some goals. Let's start with some personal ones, just so you know what I plan. I wanna have my hair colored again, because some of you may remember that it was white or blonde, it was blue, and it was red. I like red the most, so I'm gonna color it red again. I wanna have a piercing in my left eyebrows there, this one here. I never had any piercings. I'm not against them, but for some reason I just didn't have them. I want to have one of those where you have the spikes, like one spike up and one spike down. And there's one more thing. I want to have a tattoo, like a full sleeve tattoo, like left arm. Don't ask me why left. I feel like I need to have the piercing in my left eyebrow, tattoo left arm, and guys, I'm not 25 anymore, and also looking at my belly. I feel like that it's time to do workout. So maybe I'm going to do workout first and then have the tattoo. And I want to have a tattoo. Google it up. It's called Trash Polka, Polish Trash, Polska Trash. Anyways, I'm not that deep into tattoos, but it's gonna be black, red, and white, or something like that, with a couple of custom elements, which not just a random animal or a scorpion or something like that. I wanna make it like I wanna make it shady. I wanna have stuff on it which actually relates to me and family and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know, Underdrug from World of Warcraft, because those were like nice memories, and things like that. Talking about workout, I have a small shack. No, it's not a shack. It's actually a mini summer flat in the garden, which is completely unused, and we use it for, unused, but we use it. Yes, it's unused. We just store stuff there. I want to convert that into a mini gym. Where you have that, what is it, home bicycle, or what is it, like, that bicycle which you can use to just do some training. I have some boxing bags. Maybe you saw that in some of the videos. I want to put them. I have one that is hanging and one that is standing on the floor, and I want to add like a TV to have like music or something, good lighting. So I wanna focus a bit on that as well, just to have a place where I can actually physically move away from my desk and then do some workout. Talking about like upgrading and constructing stuff, I still need to finish the construction, and now unfortunately I'm on my own, which means that my dad cannot help me anymore. I need to finish like the hallway. I need to finish some stuff, mainly outside, and then as the last touch. We need to do the painting of the house, and then it's actually ready to be sold. Because that's the plan. That's the plan. Most likely we're gonna sell the house. We're gonna look for something eventually near to Lake Balaton. I don't know yet, but something that is more chill, because we have a road, like the road which is next to our house. It's like cars are constantly, driving here, and it's really loud. There is no place in the garden or anywhere where I can actually chill. I cannot go outside and then just chill and enjoy the nature, which sounds bad because, you may think that this old man, what the fuck is he talking about? Does he want to touch grass? I'm not talking about that. I just say that sometimes it's nice to do stuff outside, like drinking a beer, chilling with the family, or whatever, even gaming outside. But here, even on the balcony, 10 p.m., it's still loud. It's not that, it's not that relaxing. But yeah, these are the mini plans. Also, I want to sell my car. I actually love my car. It's red. Obviously, it's red, or not that striking red. It's more like, the cherry red, with a nice subwoofer and everything. But it's like it has 3 doors, or like 2 doors and the back door. So it's not that good anymore, because my kids are already 10 and 13. Actually, my daughter is soon 14, and my son Ezekiel is going to turn 11 soon, which sounds crazy, because I think when we started the first videos, or when I recorded the first videos, T3 Arena, he was still 9 or even 8 years old. It's insane how fast time goes by. And therefore, I'm actually like encouraging you to sometimes live in the present. This may sound like stupid, but believe me, time goes by very quickly, and then you regret if you don't do something. So just do it now, okay? Nobody is gonna knock on your door and tell you that, hey, the thing you've been always wanting to do it now. It's never gonna happen, bro. It's never gonna happen. Just do it now. Whatever you want, start doing it. Even if you feel like it's a stupid idea, even if you feel like that, oh, I could still wait, or I don't have, money or whatever. Everything you don't do is just because of your own bullshit in your head, because you are telling yourself why not to do stuff. But whatever happens, life goes on, and there is never a good excuse. It's never a good excuse to say that I'm not doing something because whatever reason. Obviously, we have some bad moments. We have some sad stuff happening. We can get into like financial crisis or whatever. I'm not talking about that. That's general life stuff. And if you feel that you are the only one who is having shit, I'm gonna tell you that you are fucking not the only one who is having shit in their lives. Everyone is having shit, okay? Everybody has a different story. Maybe, you feel like that you are the unluckiest person because this and this and this and this happened, but you're not. You're actually not. Everybody has struggles, okay? One final thing, just going back to live streams, because I forgot to talk about that. So what I want to do is I want to have some, let's say, charity streams. And in the first couple of months, I don't want you to, think I'm going after the money. I'm never going to go after the money. I'm just doing this for fun. Obviously, if you send me lots of money, that's much appreciated. That would be insane, but I feel like that's not realistic. Anyways, I want to have charity streams where there's going to be always some kind of goal. And the very first goal for me is that I want to send Ruggaboom a RedMagic, because he's been struggling with his phone since I met him, like more than 2 years, and he still has a shitty phone. They just, need the money for living, and he never could actually put enough money aside to buy himself a RedMagic. So that's going to be the first goal. And I'm always going to come up with something where you guys can support like other people, because I think I mentioned it now and then, but when I started YouTube, I wrote down 3 major goals. And one of the goals was to support people, to give back to people, like emotionally or educating something, or like physically, if I can, and if I'm gonna be able to like have a bigger viewership and have more popular streams. I want to give back. I don't want to keep the whole money, because at least not at this point, because if I would go full time, then with full honesty, I would need to ensure that things are stable. But now, I'm doing it next to work. So it's not that I'm desperately looking for money. And that's why I felt like it's a good opportunity to make it like more of a, giving back to the community stuff. Anyways, this is what happened in my life. I think I'm going to be back maybe this week or maybe next week, depending on when I get my RedMagic back. We still have some plans with family and kids, because summer is almost over. We're gonna go to the beach and we're gonna go fishing and we're gonna do stuff. Maybe we're gonna even attend Fantasy Con, which is like cosplay stuff. By the way, cosplay. Look at my helmet. This is where we are. This is how it looks now. You see? This is how it looks now. It's almost completed. I don't want to have headphones, and I don't want to have thermal, stuff here on top. What I imagine is that I want to have like let's say a plate here, like a digital plate, which can display any type of text. And maybe I'm going to use that to add like, subscribe or Shady Fox or whatever. And then maybe I'm going to use it when I stream, if we lock in, and if we want to do some heavy stuff. And one more thing, my daughter promised me that she's going to do like a painting here. I'm sure you know that the, some of the motorcycle helmets have like a nice, painting here, like 2 T's or stuff like that. We're gonna have something similar, but other than that, I feel like it's close to completed. And I also have like the other parts of the cosplay, but it's actually hard to tell if I'm gonna ever wear it during the stream, because in this room I don't have an AC, which means that if the door is closed, and if I dress up fully, then I'm just gonna sweat like hell, and I don't want that. Anyways, I'm starting to derail this. I just wanted to give you a short update on what's happening and tell you guys that I'm actually missing you. I'm actually missing the comments. I'm actually missing all the interactions. Not sure if you know, but if you stop doing videos, if you don't publish, then YouTube is punishing you so hard that you're not getting any views. No comments, no views, nothing. It's like if you stop, your channel dies. And I'm missing that. So hop on my Discord. You find the link in the description, in every video's description. And that's it for now. Have a nice day. Enjoy your life, and see you soon. Talk to you soon. Peace out. Bye.